people in the East Bay are keeping warm at night with handmade blankets. As Sharon Chin reports, it's all because this week's Jefferson Award winner got wrapped up in a sewing dilemma.
Hi, James.
You can't miss Linda Booth. She's the 64-year-old woman with rainbow hair hopping among all the lunchtime crowd.
Hamburger patty? Alrighty, thanks.
Linda has spent the last 16 years waitressing at Albert's Cafe on Webster Street in Alameda, but she spends her spare time serving up her own brand of warmth.
And the used blankets that people give me, I stick in the middle.
Linda sews free homemade quilts for the homeless. It started 6 years ago. She sews to supplement her income and pondered how to use a pile of leftover fabric.
So I just sewed all the scraps together and made blankets and gave them to people that were out in the streets or whatever.
It takes Linda 4 to 5 hours to sew one quilt. When she's made several, she gives them to the homeless at shelters in Alameda and Antioch near her work and home.
When I got my armful of blankets and they're all sitting outside in the cold, they go, oh, they come running up. Can I have this one? Can I have this one? Oh, thank you, thank you. And they're just all excited, and that makes me feel good.
Her friend Patty Woodard says Linda doesn't stop at the shelters.
She'll go up and down the streets and see people, laying on the ground or whatever, homeless, and she'll give them a quilt.
And anytime Linda needs more blanket donations for the homeless quilts, she just puts a sign in the cafe window, and the donations come pouring in.
My customers are wonderful. They just donate, donate, donate. When I finally had to say, whoa, slow down a little bit. I have room for everything.
Longtime cafe customer Lark McMullen Ramirez says she often contributes material because she gets wrapped up in Linda's generosity.
When I heard about it, I started crying. So you got me crying now. She's just a wonderful person. I just love it. She just gives and gives.
Linda's patchworks also comfort those who grieve. She took the clothes of a couple who died in a plane crash and sewed them into blankets for their children.
After I made the blankets and gave them to him, the uncle told me that the youngest boy was so happy. He said, I wanted something so bad that would remind me of my dad, and now I can wrap myself up in this blanket and think about him.
So for distributing dozens of free handmade blankets to the homeless and heartbroken, this week's Jefferson Award in the Bay Area goes to Linda Booth. Sharon